and I shall be simmering tea.
You do that. And we are officially live, by the way, so hello everyone, Nehru here, and welcome back to Tavern Talk. Got a little bonus stream going because, as I mentioned last time, we're going to be losing one of our one of us for a little while, so because work is a thing. It's something that's outside of our control, and yeah,
we're close to the end.
Yeah, don't want to be sitting on that cliffhanger we left off on for the 2 to 3 weeks until we can resume.
Indeed, we must get justice for Tia.
So, let's get right into it. Wheel of Fortune, 34th of the Astral Moon, Act 4, The Wake.
I mean, fortune favors the bold.
It usually does.
I see the mood here is just as stellar as when we last left off.
And they all have drinks in front of them already.
Not all.
Well, that's from before, actually.
Well, same point, the fact that we went to a new day or started or whatever.
Someone should go left late at some point for meetings, so we don't have time to let our stuff fall apart.
Easy for you to say you weren't there.
Well, that's right. We'll have time to feel defeat once we're dead. Right now, all is not lost. Not yet.
Sure, it's just a bit hard to buy this never give up shit right now. If you know how to salvage all of this, feel free to share with the class. I'm serious, I won't even roll my eyes at any heroic speeches right now. Yeah, I figured. Not used to doing Cajun accents.
So what? Do you want to just give up?
I don't know. Talia was right. It's getting pretty hard to see the point.
That's exactly what got us into this mess to begin with.
What? Your failure? Ugh.
No. This ambivalence.
Huh. I think you guys need to take a good hard look at reality. I don't like betting on losing horses.
Of course, did enough pro bono today. How much will cost you to get interested again?
Oh, you can fuck right off. Bleep.
See, as we get down to the 0 hour, the sensors have started coming down.
It must be all the Among Us in the bar.
Possibly.
Ulyssia.
What's up, Dave? Oh, I forgot that was like I think a real name or something. Like,
Yeah, that's her first
Sure.
name.
yeah.
Think this through. What would you even do? Where would you go?
Don't patronize me for trying to save myself.
Dave's right. There won't be anywhere to go soon.
I don't want to hear it, innkeeper. What do you even know? All you do is sit here and watch everything fall apart around you. Don't you dare lecture me on this.
I don't think that's very fair of you to say.
You really want to talk about fair? Must be easy, huh? All up on your high horse, watching us struggle every day. And
We have
you,
mean bean today, it seems.
and all you can spare is some half-assed commentary and a few pleasantries. I mean, you also have evil bean. Remember, I'm also the bad guy.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you mercenaries cared so much.
Well, I got there in the end. Did you? Should have figured. So you know why that bird spying on us all the time was just a footnote for you? Scorpio.
Hey,
You're always going about your responsibilities as an innkeeper. How would you do to serve anyone that walks through those doors? Oh, fuck. If that necromancer walked in here, would you offer him an ear and listen to his story? Would you serve
Alethea's.
Thank you. Alethea's murderer a drink with the same smile like you did for us? Hey, maybe he'd bring her corpse along. Good thing to know. Good thing you already know what drink to serve her.
Chomp.
I think he talked to us. Was it before that
Before.
happened, or after?
Before, because
Yeah.
remember he had to head after now.
that's cruel.
Why are you defending her? You should be just as pissed as me. The elf is gone because she couldn't get over her own ego, right? We know if Fable could be dead in the ditch somewhere, we wouldn't know.
My drinks aren't miracle tinctures. They can't move mountains.
But they could provide the edge between life and death, couldn't they? And you decided to refuse them that help because you were petty. Not like it matters now.
Don't talk like Fable's already dead.
Maybe you should have thought harder before letting Fable walk away like that.
What happened to believing in them? If there's even a chance they might come back, I'll keep these tavern doors open.
Good to know you have somewhat of a heart for a thing. Whatever.
Whatever?
I don't know what else you want me to say.
Just try to say something that doesn't make it sound like you've already given up.
Like you didn't give up the moment things turned rough in the chasm.
That was different. People were dying.
A lot of people will die soon because we ran. So unless you have some big idea for how to fix this world... Oh, I know. You can just set up another hit, Dave. Someone will take care of your problems again. It just won't be me this time.
Oh, ay, ay, ay.
Innkeeper, Caroline, it's been real, or not. But risking today's temper seems more meaningful than sitting here, so goodbye. I was saying, so... She was like stabbed, wasn't she, or something? I can't remember the full way she died. I just know she died and was raised right away.
Probably got shanked.
Yeah.
She does have a point, doesn't she? I don't know what to do anymore. On our way back from the Highlands, I was thinking I could just go see my family. But would I even reach them before the sun sets for the last time? I could have tried. Instead, I'm here. I'm not sure why.
Scorpio. Horse pokes me, so I poke Scorpio. Scorpio.
I think he muted himself because I'm pretty sure I heard a bean coming in the background.
Fair.
You know, I will say, I like how our edgy rogue is the one being the most hopeful. I don't know if that's the right word for it, or one trying to do the most. Nice.
Yeah. Could be a good sign of character development.
Indeed.
But yeah, it may be bright outside, but it feels grim.
Yeah.
This is one of those points where, all our big plans for what seemed like the most reasonable things to have a chance of averting this whole end of the world thing.
Sorry, mini fridge Phil had to deal with. Wasn't put in the best spot, so I had to quickly shift things around.
I think we can blame Satoshi for that one.
I mean, I had to kick his ferrets out of the goddamn mini fridge because they kept stealing my goddamn meat and cheese.
Those two miscreants.
Where the fuck did they get the obsession? You know what? I don't want to know. It's probably something I need to make notes of in case others of them get weird-ass obsessions after activities that happen to them. Others have weird-ass obsessions, don't they, that Satoshi doesn't know about?
Why, yes.
Of course.
There's should also be many that you should already have noted. I hope you've been adding them to your notes.
He hasn't.
He probably hasn't.
I
The
mean,
silence is deafening.
I mean, I can vaguely recall that the mountain harpy became a little more interesting in those kind of ways that I can't get into on Twitch.
I mean, you can get into it once on Twitch, but no, we don't want to push that on now.
No, it's more I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, fair.
It's more of a because if it's getting deep into that conversation, it is against the bylaws, and I'm not going to be responsible for getting the channel taken down. But getting back to this, there must be something left to do. Maybe if we have the element of surprise with your sword, we might.
No, his sword can't save this world. Neither can I.
Oh! Look at their face.
Am I seeing things?
Abel?
Hello, everyone.
Greetings, adventurer. Welcome back.
I'm back.
Somebody pinch me.
I punch him.
Ow!
I'm guessing Fable. I'm assuming Fable did that.
Yeah, but it's more of the joke than
Yeah.
worst grade. I punch you.
No, I get that, but my guess.
Yeah. We saw that coming. Carolyn is not the pinching type. She is going to punch you.
I said to pinch, not to punch, Caroline.
That wasn't the punch. I'll show you.
Wait, it's really me. You do look a little different. Is it weird? I think it might be a little weird.
No, it suits you.
You know what? I also just realized they have horns.
Yeah, they do in fact have horns. Looking badass, Selfie.
Thanks. I like it too.
I like the horns. Look very, horny.
Yeah. Keep.
Nope, that sounds wrong. Let me try again.
Take your time.
They're very pretty, beautiful, effervescent.
You need one of your own drinks, innkeeper.
Well, what I really want to say is, I'm so glad you're okay, Fable. And I'm happy you're back.
I'm really happy to see you as well, Innkeeper. There's so much for all of us to talk about.
Oh yeah, we need to tell you, the world is about to end.
Wait, before that, First and foremost, I want to say that I'm truly sorry. I should never have refused to make you a drink. No matter what insecurities I was dealing with. I should never have let them get in the way of keeping you safe.
I made it back, didn't I?
And I thank the dragons for that. But I still ended up acting like a giant hypocrite.
What literally looks like from what our little elf being.
You have no idea the story she's going to be telling us. I only know a tiny bit.
Yeah. None of my encouragement was ever given in falsehood, yet learning to trust in the abilities I knew you had. It was hard to trust in you while the worry for your well-being was eating me whole. The worry of losing a friend.
Don't you mean regular?
No. You're my friend. If you'll still have me.
You know, I thought a lot about our last conversation. I was upset at first, but most of all I was afraid of we'll never be able to talk again. I didn't know if I ever wanted to go back to this tavern. Maybe the me from a few weeks ago would have just stayed away, but you're important to me too, Inky, and I wanted to be brave for both of us. So I came back to hear you out. I'm happy that I did.
Glad you're both finally able to resolve these.
That conversation must have really eaten into your word count for the day, innkeeper.
Worth it. But yes, you'll have to carry me from here on out, Dave.
I'll try my best.
Alright. Guys, we don't have time to chat. There's this necromancer that stole yours axe. I don't know who he is or what he wants to do with it. But we have to stop him.
We know, Dave met him.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
It might be good to get everyone up to speed.
You'll go first, Fable. You got us at the edge of our seats.
Well, as you know, I was searching for Melia on the portal to the Twilight Chasm. I couldn't find any clues on what the devastation left behind after the flood. And then a thought struck me. What if Millie was pulled into the portal by the waves? That would have been a nightmare, literally. Even if I could swear I saw the shadows around the portal moving. But the fact that it's to the point called the Nightmare Realm. Wait! Did I jump to the God damn it!
Yeah, of course she did.
Went through the portal. Yeah, they did. Remember, non-binary.
How did that go for you?
Yeah, I barely remember what happened after I first went through. The story landscape, the giant gangly creatures roaming around, my heart was beating out of my chest. All my blood was in my ears again, and these are big ears. Eventually, I found an alcove that gave me some shelter, but I just couldn't stop freaking out. Blind panic, I had run so far away from where I entered that the chance of finding any traces of Melly was almost zero.
So what did you do next?
I must have fallen asleep.
What?
Excuse me?
Well, all that running around and worrying got me exhausted. I must have just passed out. Weird falling asleep in such a strange place. I don't remember any dreams afterwards. Just this sense of disquiet and unease.
Being...
What? I spoke my line.
You
didn't pick
didn't
up.
hear it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you damn Mike. You... But when I woke up, the Twilight Castle looked different to me. That's why I was confused when you were saying that. I'm like, it didn't scare me so much anymore. More, however, I felt almost melancholic as it regarded its deep purple horizons. And suddenly, close to my alcove, where Spiky Mountain split the sky, I saw entrances to tunnels that hadn't been there before. My curiosity got the better of me and I ventured inside. The deeper I went, the more I started seeing veins of precious stones lining the walls. And soon the tunnel widened into a huge cave. I mean, it was huge! Gigantic! I wasn't even able to see the ceiling anymore! Until somehow I stumbled from the Twilight Chasm into the center of the plane, not the dragon. But, I mean, I hope it wasn't the dragon. But me was the sleeping form of the Elder Dragon themselves, looking more awake than they should have been. I can only guess the water covering the floor must have roused them. What even managed to reach Earth's cavern?
You mean the dragon had woken too early, hovering about the end of everything was awake?
Yes.
Great. Another apocalypse.
Don't worry, 2 apocalypses cancel out one another, so we're good.
And Nay's response.
Do we get double points for a combo?
Wait, I haven't finished my tale yet. But you're right, it didn't look good. Especially when the necromancer appeared. I hid behind a formation of stalagmites as soon as I noticed him. Something about his presence and armor seemed off. He was followed by a couple of under creatures dressed in farmer's clothing. Still debating whether to reveal myself or not when he began to cast a strange spell. I started to coalesce around Earth's head. Then the eyes flew fully open. There was someone I saw their gaze. Their presence had suddenly become stifling. Whatever strange visions the mist revealed seemed to enrage them. Their roar must have shaken the whole plane. Wait, we had an earthquake at one point, didn't we?
We did.
We did.
But while Earth was distracted, the necromancer tried to receive their fabled axe wrapped in its tail. It was a gut feeling, but I just couldn't let him take the axe. I had to stop him. But as he took hold of the large weapon, he turned to look right at me. Like, right at me. My legs felt like goo. I was shaking so bad it was hard to draw breath. I knew at that moment, should I try to fight him, I would die. It's pure luck. In that moment, Earth shook off the mist and lunged for the intruder. Like, really? The other creatures used their bodies to shield them, shouting on impact with Earth's claws. While the necromancer cast the same mist spell again. Like, seriously, that guy knows a lot of mist. I guess he missed them. The spell connected with ease, giving him precious seconds he needed to escape. Oh wow, nothing happened. There was just silence. I think desperation made me brave. Blind to consequences, but I could hesitate no longer. If that necromancer was to use the actual evil, why had the chance to stop him and didn't? I abandoned my hiding spot and ran towards, begging them for help.
You just asked the other dragon for help.
Oh yeah. Duh. Yes, it seemed like my only option at the time.
Did they answer?
With a riddle. It went something like this. Gems and jewels I create, yet my most precious treasure I still await. Sought by many, found by the lucky. It blessed the oldest and youngest before it struck me. No mortal stands against it, in a mortal's delight. So close to death, and the thing you find. What little mortal do I seek? Rone?
Let's bring.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where you want to see the entire thing.
Huh? So,
I think I know what it is.
I have an idea, but I'm not sure.
because I mean, the first two lines, gems and jewels, it means that the treasure is obviously not something that is of monetary value.
Well, I'm going to find what I'm looking.
Did I just hear the sus yawn?
You tired, little one?
Nope, you are hearing things.
No, we aren't.
It's okay, baby.
It is only 7. 6:40.
And you yawned.
And what's your point?
Oh, apparently you're now playing Tavern Talk now.
Ah.
Steam is. I'm assuming that's a Steam notification, right?
Yeah.
You're late.
Just so you pop up in the bottom right.
You're late. I've been doing this for, well, including the time I've had it up before stream started, for probably over 35 minutes now. by many, found by the lucky. So lots of people look for it, but only a few find it. Plus the
I can
oldest.
think of a few different things that might be, but they don't all necessarily fit in too well. I got 3. Time, wisdom, and courage, but they don't quite mesh well.
Yeah, because.
I almost feel it would be time, though, now that you said that.
Could also be truth, but maybe time. Time might work here. But still, that's the thing with riddles. They're tricky. That's why it's very hard to do them in, say, like doing it as like a DM or something, because you got to adjust what the difficulty of it is.
Yeah.
Not that many of them.
Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to punch in what the answer is, so... What would you, the character, say right now? Because we'll get the answer, I assume, from Fable.
Yes, I will tell you the answer.
Let's say hope.
You know, okay, like I said, I don't think it's fair if I say the answer since I'm Fable. I clearly already know the answer.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna find out anyways. It's just a matter of whether or not the innkeeper's going to... how they're gonna comment here.
For all we know, they could even say, like, oh, I already figured it out. Doesn't mean they're right.
And so what would you say, Nay? Would you say you're not that great at riddles, or do you already know it?
Part of me wants to be snarky and say the bottom one, because, you know, Faye. But at the same point, considering everything that's been going on, maybe the humble option would be better.
Yes.
I prefer a more hands-on approach.
Just admit you don't have the patience.
We have that in common.
To be honest, I could barely think past all the emotions warring within me. So I just said the first thing on my mind. Told how much I didn't want to answer a riddle just then. Saving people shouldn't depend on getting a riddle right. If I wanted something in the first place, maybe they shouldn't speak in riddles. Communicate clearly instead. Damn! I've gotten bold!
Wow.
Abel just basically told the god of the world, hey, speak clearly, damn it.
I don't think it's the god of the world, it's the apocalypse bringer.
It's more like, if you think about, like, it's like one of the elder gods. This is when where they dream, and if they wake up, it's the end of everything. I think
this reminds me of many conversations with Scorpio. Speak clearly, damn it.
Why do I feel like you would be there with the fish bitch slapping me like, God damn it, speak clearly?
Yes, if I can get to your place with a fresh codfish, I would slap you with it.
I'm just imagining just coming into the things where I'm slapping them and being like, ignore me.
Eh. I mean, I'd probably be more akin of and a little bit more creative, like get some PVC pipe, put together an old-fashioned potato gun, and instead of loading it with a potato, load it with a fish.
No, no. There's a long-held tradition of slapping people with fish here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still be slapping him, but I'd just be doing it at high speed.
Fair. You said that to their face?
I got caught up in the moment. It seemed to surprise them, judging by the rumbling chuckle they let out. Eventually, you told me that all they wanted to do was fall back asleep. Oh, sleep. So I pulled out my lute and played you the yellow dragon a lullaby. Just as soon as I could see their eyes starting to droop, they lifted one gigantic talon to my forehead. Strange heat ran through my body, and a floating orb of blinding blue fire appeared in front of me. It was so warm and kind. It tickled my nose, and when I couldn't hold my laughter any longer, I accidentally ate it. What? Before I could panic about wasting year's gift, the gates let me know everything was fine. What stayed with me from then on, and their strength was their boon to me, to this world.
I'm starting to think that might have gotten a bit of a bad rap.
I mean,
The makeover was included, I guess.
if you were saying that
And that's all there is to it, really.
if Urs got a bad rap, maybe it was because if all they wanted to do was sleep, maybe they came out to cause destruction because somebody was a bitch and decided to wake him up from his nap, and he was upset about it.
Yes, the
Some
dean was
just the
formerly
big
known as
hissing fit.
Satoshi.
You know, he probably would wake up a dragon.
I think that was plenty.
That's astonishing.
It's not like I didn't do anything special. I never remember someone would have done the same. But also, of course, the dragon wanted to go to sleep. I'm pretty sure the answer was sleep.
Possibly.
No, I think this has fable written all over it.
I did forget to bring the cool trinket back for you.
I mean, we could always just snap off one of the horns.
I think you brought back something a lot more important. Hope.
Oh!
But now it's time to give her the bad news, though.
Yeah,
No.
they...
Are you saying you can actually produce dragon fire?
I think so. I practiced recreating the orb on the way here, but I still have a long way to go.
Ha!
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
Later, I need to go get Ria right now. Yes, we have dragon fire now. And that's
That
the
was
last piece.
That was fast.
You have all 3 pieces now for the final quest. Because remember, we still have one up on the board at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
The Dead Parade.
Can't blame her.
Wow, Ray must have been close.
I mean, she was just in the back.
Oh, right.
I heard you might have some dragonfire for my sword. Good to see you back in one piece, Fable.
Good to be back in One Piece.
So, what's the situation? Is there a new plan?
Yes. Maybe. We'll need to figure out the details. But it's fair to say we've been given another shot.
Right. If there's any smithing to be done, you know I'm with you. How long do you think you'll need to reforge the sword? With that blueprint from the Highlands, it'll go a lot quicker. I'm confident I'll be able to make a darn fine sword. It'll be ready before sunrise. Got no time to waste.
Right. I'd sort of like to know what we can't waste time on.
Let's discuss it with the others. Millie is a lot better at explaining this kind of stuff.
I really am good at explaining stuff to people.
Let your adopted sister/daughter explain. You safe?
Yes, she's safe.
Innkeep, I trust you'll have some quests locked and loaded for us top of the morning. Of course.
I guess we'll see you tomorrow and keep it. Do I have a tail now?
Good question. We haven't seen your ass yet, so we have no clue.
Technically saying we've hardly seen anyone's ass.
That is fair.
I mean, whenever they go to the board, we see that for just their backside for just a frame or two.
Yeah.
Mm.
So theoretically, we could say that when they grab the wonder now, but yeah, we have one final quest to make.
Rest well, everyone.
And there's the pieces.
Nom.
And there's Sheepy.
The House of Hope. And here we are, on the 35th of the astral moon.
And a kitty.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we have quite the group we're gonna be having heading off. Would you like to know who's gonna be going off on each?
I will figure it out.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Ooh, this is a good group.
Good morning.
Good morning. You don't know how refreshing it is to see you three all together again.
Likewise.
Did you rest well?
Not much, but well. It's kind of hard to get used to these horns. We wanted to spend the whole night planning while we were watching the sword, but
Anya forced us to sleep.
She's always valued nap time.
In case I've observed you pulled up quest for us.
I love your Melly voice.
I did?
Thank you. And you even got about defending the roots. Very smart, Innkeep. Very smart.
I assume that means you all did too?
Of course we did. We made plans and backup plans and teams and everything.
What kind of team did you join?
They was going to fight that big bad necromancer guy with the cool new dragon powers. And we'll make sure the zombie don't eat people.
Mm.
Together with Baya and Archie.
I think Bio might have more trouble considering these zombies don't have a taste for flesh, more so plants.
Yeah.
We'll evacuate the capital in Zenith, too. There shouldn't be any people around when his undead army arrives. Other than our extermination team, obviously.
That seems reasonable. With Baya's help, it should go quickly, too.
Right. First we want Yasko to teleport Team Cool Sword to the aperture. But Baya says she can't talk to the trees in the Forbidden Valley. They're too weird.
Too weird for Baya. Must be some strange trees.
Yeah, I really want to see them, but it's too dangerous. So I'll just wait until I'm older. She's going to help us convince the people in charge about the approaching of danger. I'll help with providing good arguments and keeping things organized. And Dave will lead our group and scout out escape routes.
And after that, you're staying behind him for the battle, Dave?
No, I'm staying with Melly. I'll bring everyone to safety and protect them there.
Not out for revenge.
I trust my friends will deliver it for me. I do want the Necromancer to be defeated, but I don't want to leave Melly alone again, even more.
So, you want to stay out of it?
I want to live.
Oh.
Plus, Melly will need an assistant.
I couldn't ask for a better one.
Oh,
Agreed.
Now, I know you didn't put up a quest for the evacuation, but could you get me a drink for the road, something tasty to motivate me? We'll have to convince a lot of people we haven't gone mad.
Sure. Yeah. What secret do you have for me this time?
A really big one.
What could possibly still surprise me now?
My real name.
shit, this is where we figured out.
Ah, yes, we find out his name is the Rogue.
What is it?
I'm all ears.
It's Neil Brum. It's a stupid name, I know, but I think I'm done pretending to be someone else, so Neil it is.
I thought it was Zephyr at first, but I kind of forgot it was Neil.
That was his first name he gave us.
Oh, that's why I always see Zephyr.
But on the actual fan site, he's known simply as the Rogue.
I mean, he gives so many names, it's like...
There we go. Just need to get those out of the way.
I love it. Neil. It's cute.
And my mind went on a tangent just for a second there. Just with the way Melly was calling out Neil, my mind
Actually, it looks like Nelil. N-E-L, because I'm seeing L-I-L-I-L.
That's a bunch of N, a bunch of E's, a bunch of I's, then an L. So it is Neil.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing sometimes it, like, breaks up into, like, an I, sometimes it looks like an L, so... I think it's just, the quality we're using at the moment. Being
Fair.
a little naff.
But yeah, the little tangent my mind went on was seeing Melly call out like that. Had me thinking of a certain Super Kami Guru, if you get the reference.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking of the science guy.
My mind went llamas with hats.
Was
I
one of
mean,
them
there's-
Neil? Huh.
I mean, I'm kind of with Nay on this one because I do just like the yeah.
Can I give you a nickname? Neely, Neo-chan, Neely, like Nelly, but now with an N, with an N.
Neil is fine, I think.
Neil, that suits you really well.
Thank you, Babel.
I like that first one though.
Yeah, such a nice name definitely earns you a drink.
I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah, although if the second option would have suggested an edgier name and just switch it from Neil to Nail,
Eh.
that would have just so much more justified my mental tangent.
Indeed.
Thank you for helping me be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll make sure Neil is just as charming as Zephyr or Malachite or John then.
I appreciate it.
So yeah, for team, let's go deal with the undead. We have Rhea, Melly, we have Neil, Gully, Archie, and Bea.
I want to check if it was this one. Newer shit. Party you choose dexterity and intelligence. What's this one for? The Dead Parade?
Yes. But he's just straight asking for I don't think it's quite the mission one there. He's
This
asking
one,
for a charisma.
Spoken Heart.
Spoken Heart, huh?
Makes sense. A little bit of attack, a little bit of defense, and a lot of charisma.
Mm-hmm. Now, infusion.
What we should probably give them something for anti-undead, so we want to give them the blessing. So either citrine or the lotus.
It would have to
Probably
be
that one can work.
Yeah, it'd have to be the citrine. Because yeah, the low star that gives agility, and we don't. Need
Yeah,
that
and we
in this
don't need
drink.
dex at the moment, so yeah. So the citrine can work for here. Because since you're dealing with undead, yeah, the blessed would be helpful. We just need to pump in 4 bits of charisma. And that's it. It's it's literally just a cup of charisma.
Some additional charm. Not that you need it.
This is delicious. Thank you. I hope this will make me more bearable to the townsfolk.
I find you plenty bearable.
Thanks.
innkeeper?
Yes, Fable?
I've been meaning to tell you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. But without you pushing me to go that war quest, I wouldn't have gained the confidence to face her. You're one of the best friends I've ever had.
Fable, I have a confession to make.
Let me guess. You don't actually know how to make hot chocolate.
Actually, I recently learned how. Would you like one?
You're trying to distract us.
Yes, he is, but I still like one. Except that when you're done telling us your secrets, I'll trade you your confession for the chance to make me a hot chocolate.
I see I've taught you well.
Very well.
Alright. This is scarier than I thought it'd be.
I know, but you can do it.
That crazy necromancer. The truth is, I know him pretty well. He's my former best friend.
That makes sense.
It does.
Well, yeah. Well, I always knew she was hiding something. And when I saw the flowers on the necromancer's armor, it reminded me of the letter you refused to open.
Yeah, that letter was... I'm going with this one. Evil.
Aw, I don't want to say it was kind of sweet.
No,
No.
it was
You don't
something.
eat what? Don't you miss me? Oh, I miss you. So, you two are friends?
We were in an adventuring party together. It was us and 4 others. Aquila, Aegeus, Cain, and Kaya. It's been ages since I've said their names out loud. We spent quite a few years together.
What happened?
They died. Our friends, they... Remember the other necromancer you were researching, Millie?
Obviously. Is he their reincarnation? Was I right?
Not quite. But we fought her. Carabosia a couple of times. She was obsessed with immortality and would do anything to get it. To us, it was like a game. She'd do something horrible, we'd stop her goons, she'd get away. We got so used to it that we became careless and arrogant. We didn't quite realize how dangerous she really was. ourselves invincible, we went into our last fight unprepared. And my friends paid for it with their lives. Fable, to be honest, I thought that was what would happen to you when you went into the Twilight Chasm. I thought he'd be the end of you.
I see. I understand why you're scared. I just wish you would have told me.
Me too. When we fought her, they all went down so quickly. Aquila got mind controlled and struck down Cain. Kaya went down trying to heal Aegeus. We tried so hard to keep fighting despite it all, to not give up, and then suddenly they were all gone, and it was only me and Quasar.
Quasar. Is that his name?
Yes. Quasar Duskbringer.
A very paladin name.
Is that his real name?
Yes. Jealous?
A little.
Yeah, he grew up in the Order of Starlight. It was a different subsection from Tia's, but I guess Cassiopeia's servants have a flair for dramatic names. We actually...
How did things go on with you and Quasar, Nate? You and nickname talk about it.
So, Nate, did you like me? Do you want one of this friends gone wrong situations, or
When you first met Nickname, did you hate their guts, or did you get along well?
I mean, in reality, I'm pretty sure we got along swimmingly.
Yeah.
Was that really the...
Yes. It's always been cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we got along immediately. The Cassiopeian and Leviathan symmetry kicked in right away, I guess.
You worship the great sea serpent?
Yeah. I'm not much of a cleric or paladin type, though. I prefer more direct communication.
Oh, you're a fucking warlock. Of course you are.
Hey, Warlock.
Cool. Can I learn how to be a warlock too?
First, you need to get a sugar mama or sugar daddy. And I don't regret saying that.
Yeah, we both had a lot of similar practices our party members found weird and off-putting. It was fun.
But the other necromancer,
Carabosia.
that one. She died, right? So you defeated her after all?
No. Yes. Well, Quasar did. When I saw my friends were... I was pretty sure it was all over. That we'd lost. I was hopeless and scared, so I ran. I ran and I didn't stop until I was too far gone to turn back.
I get that. Running's pretty easy when you're scared.
Ding.
And boy, I wish you'd getting to it. And that must have been really scary to lose your friends like that. Like literally, the words were just coming out of my mouth. And I was like, and I immediately had to like, you ain't come back.
Head pats the bean and boops.
This decision here.
I love how I can actually do that to you, Nick, thing, because you're literally sitting on my desk here. Or at least a simulacrum of yours, in the form of a octopus made out of yarn.
Well, that explains why I keep feeling all these boobs.
Or actually, no, it's not quite yarn. I think it might be wool. Remember, I shared you the image of that way back when I first got it.
I recall.
Nope.
Like,
It's very soft and cute.
Yeah.
just like the real Sunu.
And for a while there, I was wondering where the snoring was coming from. Then I completely forgot. Oh yeah, the sleepy little familiar up on the shelf.
Yep.
I keep on forgetting that we can hear him when he snores and yawns.
Yep.
Oh, which one to go with here?
Honestly, I can see the second one. You still technically abandoned a party member. The last one that was still up, so...
Yeah, that is fair. It wasn't right to leave them behind.
It's okay to regret it. I'm so glad you made it here.
I wish I was less of a coward.
You're working on it now.
I'm trying. Suddenly, there was an explosion of intense magic from where I had escaped from. I'm pretty sure he used the Soul Shatter spell to defeat her.
Oh, shatter.
Damn.
Gathering.
Yeah, jumping hex what goes.
We stole it from a mad wizard back in the day. It was clearly too dangerous to be used, so we all agreed to keep the scroll safe and untouched.
But he didn't.
We didn't. We both wanted to study it, despite the warnings. And while the others were partying, or getting into tavern brawls, or petting were-owls.
Yes, you read that correctly. There are were-owls.
We studied a scroll that could rip souls asunder. I don't think either of us ever planned on using it, but we were young and curious.
I mean, it's a good ace in the hole for when everything's gone to hell in a handbasket, which it did.
I mean, if you want to say, fuck you in particular, just make the soul go away.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to be that.
I mean, you could do definitely worse things. I mean, just look in Pathfinder, you can literally use souls to power spells.
Yeah.
It's the equivalency of using the soul as a fucking D battery.
Yeah. Soul magic in general is kinda messed up.
It is, especially since you get into the term of the pricing of, like, different souls. Depending on how strong the soul is, it's valued at certain value points, so it's essentially, the more expensive the soul is, the more bang for your buck you get out of it.
Which also makes you think more in depth when you think about enchanting in the Elder Scrolls games, because
Yeah.
Because, the ingredients you need the enchantment, you need the item you're enchanting, and you need a filled soul gem.
Yep, preferably the bigger the better for what you're going for.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Soul
So-
gems are certainly a thing.
They are.
So yeah, if you're putting points into leveling your enchanting, congratulations, you are committing to horrible soul magic.
I mean, considering in that world you have the Daedra nonsense all over the place, soul magic is kind of mundane compared to a lot of other BS on the go.
Oh, let's not get into the bull crappery that you can get up to with the bloody Daedra.
Yeah, I mean, like the Daedra honestly are just sort of a minor threat, because you got all the BS that's on the go with all the elves, and with what they're doing to the Empire. Like, the Falmor are definitely the big, a very serious threat compared to a lot of things. The Daedra is sort of just nebulous little, like, ball of insanity, much like the Fae.
Yeah.
It might be more analogous to refer to the Daedras, probably more like the devils of that, reality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Considering you can actually get into bargains and the like right now with them.
Yeah. Devils and demons, depending on how they particularly roll.
Yeah, I know there's a few Daedra that are just out there for the blood, so they're definitely the more demonic part of it, but you could also see them running the full gamut of the either demonic, or devil frame.
Yeah.
And demonic, I mean by, like, demons, because that's your neutral evil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Though still, one of my all-time favorites has still got to be dealing with Sheogorath on the Shivering Isles.
I don't think I've ever actually gotten to that point. I've played Skyrim umpteen times now, but honestly, I just get lost with all the fucking side quests and just exploring.
Yep. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've kind of got burned out. I've gotten kind of burned out of Skyrim because of how many times they re-released it. So actually,
I mean, just look at the joke we saw in TTS. Oh yeah, they recently re-released it.
You can now play it off your smart fridge.
Yeah. So lately, when I've been trying to go for Elder Scrolls to scratch the itch, I've been going back to Oblivion, which now since they recently released an HD remaster of Oblivion, I need to pick that up at some point so I can replay it, play it again, but with the little upgrades that they've had, the updated graphics and hopefully quality of life stuff that they put in there.
Yeah, with me, like, when I play Skyrim, I like going into, like, all of, like, the potion-making stuff and the enchanting. Because, even without, like, modding the game, you can literally make yourself into a god just off of the basic enchanting stuff for now.
Yeah.
Because as long as if you dope yourself up with the right amount of potions and then you get into the enchanting, you can literally make your HP to the point where you're untouchable. You just got to be careful you don't go into the negative values. Because once you reach a certain pointer now with the data values, you essentially hit a pointer now where you go overflow in from the positive into your negative stats.
Yeah. My most recent personal Oblivion playthrough, I went with a different route to try and get myself unkillable, because you see, there's a certain selection of items that if you can get all of them at their max stats, because one of them is a quest item that has different stats based on what level you are at when you complete the quest. So
okay.
Basically, you want to complete it at level 25 or higher to get the maximum stats. Because it gives you a shield that has a effect that it takes when you receive damage, it reflects it back. Specifically, 35% of the damage, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. So, there are a few other items you can get, like some accessories and whatnot, that can also give you relatively high reflect value. So you get all of those together, and then that puts your reflect damage value up over 100%. So now basically you're taking no damage, and all the damage that's being done to you is being reflected back at your attackers.
Reflect is always a fun spell.
Took a fair bit of work to get it, but oh, so much satisfying to just sit there with my shield up, watching everything wail away at me, and then just watch as they just start falling because they're literally killing themselves.
You cast Reflect on an enemy, and they use healing stuff. It's like, oh, thanks.
So much fun when you're using it to your advantage. A pain in the ass when it's used against you.
I mean, that sort of reminds me of making use out of Reflect in the Final Fantasy games. Cast it on yourself and just keep bouncing spells off of yourself so they can't be reflected back at you.
Exactly.
Oh yes, and
that's actually where I was thinking of when I was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, in Pathfinder, there is a way to actually do that yourself. There is a spell line that acts just like Reflect from Final Fantasy. And then there's other spells that essentially act like you can't be affected by spells of a certain tier downwards. And there's stronger versions of in that chain line that essentially can adjust like what you can be affected by. So you can get to the point, with those type of spells, you can essentially only be affected by the really high tier shit.
But anyways, back to this.
Yeah. The allure of powerful magic is a difficult one to ignore. I think when I escaped and he refused to run, with no other options left, he used it against her.
I mean, worst case scenario.
Mm-hmm. And
it's like nicknaming his fucking pocket nuke.
Pocket nuke.
Yeah.
That was my pocket nuke.
Yeah. And just a little, every time I catch hearing it, that little minion there, are familiar. They have such a cute little snore.
It does.
And it shattered Karabosia's soul. It clearly won him the fight, but it didn't bring them back.
How have we never heard any of this?
You have, in a way. It happened.
30 years ago?
Yes.
I was wondering why he opened the first stage 30 years ago and then waited so long for the others. I guess it was an accident, opening the portals, I mean. That's what it did, right? With her soul, it turned it into a portal.
I think so, yes.
And now he wants to bring her friends back.
We can all relate to that right now.
There's nothing I wouldn't give to see them again. My old friends. And Tia too, but...
Wait, Tia's dead?
Yeah? Oh,
I know.
I think they already told her.
Oh, I guess they probably did tell them. I just had to...
Because remember, that's where we left off to after last night. They basically went back and had Millie tell her everything.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough, but I had to make
You heard in my adorable cat voice here now her explaining that Alethea was killed and turned into a zombie.
Like I said, I just had to make the thing.
Mm-hmm.
No worries.
Yeah, the past has already happened, and I can't change it, no matter how much I want to. I want to honor the love they taught me, the way they changed me, and the life I still get to live. They're worth so much more than only remembering the worst thing that ever happened to them. And I don't want to destroy myself any more than my cowardice already did.
You are a little bit of a coward. You could have told us this at the beginning.
I didn't want it to be him, I guess. Nor did I want to choose sides. He's still my friend, even after all he's done. Even after he put on Carabosia's armor and abandoned his oath. Oh.
I have a feeling he gave me a ranger vibe, especially with his older thing now. I guess he wasn't always a paladin. Personally.
I guess no one wants to accept that their friend has become someone unrecognizable to them. Yeah, it sounded kind of muffled there.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Look, I'm getting a little depressed with all this talking. Don't blame me.
It feels good to finally say it out loud. Is that weird?
No. We can share this with the others. His name in the story, I mean.
If you want to. I fear Carolyn will crush me, though.
I will punch you.
I'll put in a good word for you.
Do you hate me now?
Of course not. You're a friend. Occasionally stupid, shady, and sad friend. But a friend nonetheless. Hi, Satoshi.
Yeah, I was about to say, I looks over at Satoshi's icon. Hey, look! He resembles that remark.
I am fine, if that's how it is, I'm gonna get me mallet. I will get my evil cape. I will become the ruler.
No.
Here, you can have your honorary evil cape, just don't ask about what enchantments are on it.
Oh, fucking long.
Do I need to remind you about the whole thing of you get the villain cape, I get the democracy cape?
Let's see. Since we're talking about the friends, did we hear Miriam? M-A-R-I-Y-A-M? I'm looking at the people from Dreamwalker, at least the names we've seen. I'm sure some of them are the Keeper's old party.
Let's scroll.
I don't think that name was mentioned.
No, they listed who was in the main original party.
I know, but I was gonna see if any of the people, at least on the screenshots for Dreamwalker.
The names aside from Quasar had Aquila, Aegeus, Cain, and Kaya.
Yeah.
It's interesting that it did say it's got three endings to it. Dreamwalker.
Huh.
Quasar's your friend. I also wouldn't know what to do if I had to fight against my friends. I don't like to think I wouldn't want to hurt them either. You really do have to start taking your own advice.
So I've heard. Thank you, Babel.
Do you want me to end up surviving, or am I? This is weird. These are both about me.
Yes. So
Am I a
are we going to be throwing nickname to the wolves, or are we going to say he's the favorite?
Good. 'Cause you're my favorite innkeeper. So don't go anywhere, okay?
Not this time. I promise.
Do I get a hot chocolate now? Or are we going to be sad for another hour?
So, you know you're lucky you're just a cat person, not a cat. Chocolate isn't always good for cats.
Yeah. Well, it's been an hour and a half at this point. I'll get you your hot chocolate. Thank you for being patient.
Also, Nave, you're gonna put on the democracy cloak. Does that mean that you get to play with the fun little pistols that that Blue's gonna give you? Instead of Gloctopus, we have Glock Harpy.
I mean, it's not like I've been using the clock. As far as my secondaries, I've been using a lot, mostly the Talon.
Yeah.
Well, partially for obvious reasons, like the outfit I break out for when I do games in the 40K universe. After all, it's good to have a good las pistol as a secondary.
Yeah, las pistol's a reliable one.
Okay, so the hot chocolate. So before we continue any of that thing, let's see. We need it's max agility.
3-1-1.
Yeah. So 3 agility, 1 in everything else but strength.
Yeah. So we're gonna need an infusion.
So let's see. Could use honeyflower for inspiration.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, actually.
Because we don't need strength, and that's a double penalty to strength.
Yeah, honeyflower sounds like a good idea. And I mean, it's also just adding honey to a hot chocolate.
I mean, at least this drink you can actually make. It's kind of hard to figure out what the other drinks are when, like, they're literally, alright, put essence of speed in here, essence of dexterity.
Yeah, okay, I'll put on blue. Here, a hot chocolate, Quincy style.
This is perfect. Thank you so much. No zombie shall stand a chance against my chocolatey veins. I have to go run through the garden now. Zoomies! See you in a bit. Good luck, Fable.
Oh dear.
You gave the cat girl zoomies.
I'll go with her. We'll check in on with you guys after we've won.
I like that. Aww.
Aww.
Once we're back, how about some cheesecake and dancing?
My. That sounds
Well, I mean,
lovely. We can make some flour biscuits too.
Wasn't it Melly who said that Neil was gay for our little elf here?
Mhm.
Yes. or non-binary elf.
I'm very excited to try those. Wait, god damn it! Nickname, I just realized again.
Yes.
We are playing characters that have been shipped. Again!
Yes.
You start. Boy, I have been shipped with everybody, and I've also been a parent with everybody. I've been a parent to almost everybody. Everything.
Oh, but it's a pattern where it seems like every game we are shared in, we somehow get shipped, our characters are shipped together.
Those siblings. Twins.
I mean,
And apparently don't like not liking eyes.
yes. Be safe out there.
You too, Neo.
It sounds better when you say it. Can't wait to hear it again.
Thank you for sharing all of that with us, Innkeeper.
Guess it was finally my turn, to be honest.
You can go witness.
Hmm.
Yes, I believe in all of you. I know you'll stop him and save us all. Especially with you on the team.
Yay! You're a really good cheerleader.
I know. And,
Rumble too.
and even if you don't come back, I'm still glad I got to spend all this time with you. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Me neither, Innkeeper. But don't say goodbye just yet. I'm still coming back to pick up that quest. I need to check in with the others first.
I figured. Thank you for everything, Fable.
I could have wished for better. I couldn't have wished for a better person to share my adventures with. That almost came out completely different. I'll be back in a bit. Be patient.
I'll try my best.
And it's been a while since I've been here, but you have like an infestation of these small little creatures.
Hello, Innkeeper. We have returned.
Welcome back to my tavern. How are you two doing? Still clinging to those empty lines, are we? You can drop the act now, Innkeep. We all know you're not just a mere babbler after all. Who told you the good news?
We met this lovely little girl on our way here.
A really chatty kitlin. Maybe she has to overcompensate for that brooding older foster brother of hers. So, you know about everything? About your history with the necromancer? For sure. Have to admit, everything makes a lot more sense now. I'm glad you came back. I think we've all made some mistakes in our pasts. As like my filter is still in place. Some of us married evil bleeps. Others ran away because they were afraid. What counts is what you do now, innkeeper. For example, how you help us fix your bleep up from 30 years ago. I see you've already put up a quest for us. Good. You're not gonna fight alongside Carolyn?
Oh, fight? Whom are we fighting?
The undead army. You know, the ones that's marching towards the capital.
But who am I to blame them? Sounds like a wonderful stroll through nature.
They're not strolling. They're eating away at the roots protecting the capital.
That's not very nice.
You got that right. And that's why we're going to stop them.
Very well, dear Rhea.
You and your cape will be welcome additions to the team. There'll also be a few more adventurers accompanying us. Scully, Una, Jade, and Iniko are going to join in on the fun. Iniko? Let's hope their chaotic ideas turn out well. They better.
Saving this world and the capital from destruction sounds like a dangerous endeavor.
Endeavor.
Potato, potato, shush.
Let's be frank, it is.
Just as I thought. Hi. I couldn't bear losing yet another person so close to me in my lifetime.
I know that feeling all too well. Will you both stop worrying before anything bad has even happened yet? That reminds me, did the sword turn out well? Ha! Excuse me bragging, but it turned out spectacular. I was able to craft a flawless weapon, so deadly yet beautiful. Kiz Baba really passed an astonishing sword onto her. With the Graver's opals and the blueprint those priests gave us, it's my best work to date. More than enough for the Orhart competition. And with the dragon-fired little elf he acquired, it's also strong enough to withstand Ur's great axe. Already handed my masterpiece over to Kara. She's got to save this world first before I can win the competition. Are you sure you don't want to wield the sword yourself? Nah. I've fought my fair share of undead. I know how to handle them. I'm better off at the capital. And the sword is better off in Kara's hands. It belonged to her Baba once, so naturally it's Kara's legacy. But there's one more thing you could do. Craving one last drink, Rhea? You see right through me. Anything specific you have in mind for today? Just a drink that won't be my last. Mix us something to help us to return to your tavern after all this bleep.
Agreed. I would love to come back here with my dear Rhea just to reminisce.
Very well. I have two ideas that could work. I could give you something to enhance your dexterity and intelligence, so you can easily predict and avoid all attacks. And top it off with a lotus flower for some extra draconic blessings. That'd be the drink for a purely offensive approach. What would the other drink do? That'd be the choice if you want something less violent. A drink that enhances your natural charisma as well as up your defense. And also add some honey swallowers to make you extra persuasive. We'll be trying to collect some allies on the way, so we might need to do some convincing. And additional defense seems like a good idea. Both smashing the other creature's heads together sounds more fun than talking to them. I'm not really much of a charmer, you know.
Oh, I find you quite charming.
Ah, shush.
And we also have Lady Evelyn on our side. She definitely knows how to get a dead heart beating again. I'm speaking from my own experience here.
Your ex-wife will be joining us.
Absolutely.
That's an unexpected turn of events. So, she's okay?
Oh, of course she is.
That's a relief. Did you two talk it out?
We did. And while there's still a long way to go, we started to reconcile. I'll tell you all about it after we prevent a world calamity.
I'm counting on you. I suppose having a powerful vampire countess on our side isn't entirely bad. But now, what about me drink? Have you decided on one yet? No. Both sound reasonable to me. I'll leave it up to you. Charm or violence? What'll it be? You better choose wisely.
I'm guessing charm.
Thank you. That's only mildly threatening.
Okay, this is the one that's glitched. I don't know if it'll work. It's supposed to be the one that they mentioned with the honeysuckle. Wait.
So what one was that drink?
That was the... It was the spoken heart with the honey flower.
Okay.
You're sure?
Yes, it's supposed to be the spoken heart with the honey flower. But this is the one that's glitched. For whatever reason, they couldn't make it.
Well, we need a bit of defense, a bit of attack, but we'll need 3 to overcome that honey flower.
Wait a minute.
You're seeing the issue, because that's the one they said they wanted to make in the book.
Yeah, because you can't. Because you can't make a.
There's no way to do it.
Because the spoken heart doesn't have any agility.
Yeah.
See, that's what it's supposed to be, but you can see how it's kind of glitched in.
Well, we can remove the honeysuckle, but we can put in the other one because this is just the
Yeah,
But they
the
need the
honeysuckle does.
fusion.
yeah. But we still need the inspiration.
Well, the only other one's Thunder Sage.
Yeah, so honeyflower.
Wait, we do have one that can do that. We got one that gives you 2 int and 3 charisma.
Yeah, sunny breeze.
But it doesn't give defense though. Okay, we need to look at our charisma drinks. Okay,
That-
that one can work,
The
but
1,000 wins. That's the only one that that gives.
oh, and it doesn't do anything with attacks, so that could work.
Yeah,
Try honeysuckle with that. You didn't change what was on the board.
Yeah, that.
Yep.
That
Yeah, that'll
will
work. That'll work. And we just need defense now. Yeah, that'll work.
And we could throw in a little attack for flavor.
Yeah. I mean, that's given us what we need.
Yep.
And we got the inspiration there, so should work.
Yep. It's got the inspiration. It's got the charisma. It's got the defense.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. There's no reason why that shouldn't work.
But yeah, it probably is an oversight on their part when they made the game, because as the walkthrough went through, at the time they wrote it.
You're right. You'll need all the help you can get. Some charm seems like the right approach. I just hope you're not completely delusional. Me too. Better be stuck to your supplies, innkeeper. You're gonna need a whole lot of drinks. I'll take your word for it. May you return successful. Be careful. You're starting to sound like some random NPC again. Let's go, Kyle. And pick up your ex-wife. See you later.
Until then, dear innkeeper.
Stay safe, you two. Oh, no sign of a tail.
Unless it's hidden behind the dress, but yeah, I did see one.
Beam.
I'm back. Jeez, give me a minute. I have to sit down.
Head pats.
And I see you brought Carolyn with you. What a pleasant surprise.
Good to see you too. Partaking this quest, if you couldn't tell.
I guess as much. You're not going alone, I hope.
Of course not. We're just waiting for the others.
Yeah, we have quite the group going off on this one.
More Hex and Grace will be joining us. We're keeping the team small because it's probably really hard to get there. And I think Carolyn could probably defeat him all by herself anyway.
And look, you can see that the sword's been upgraded. I don't know. I think I work better on a team.
I think we all work better when we don't have to go through terrifying experiences on our own. All part of the humanoid experience, I suppose.
No philosophizing before a big quest, please.
But I love my philosophizing.
We know.
Are you,
Probably both, I'd wager.
scared and excited?
Yeah, both. That's not the worst combo.
We're excited for an epic fight, and scared because we're about to... But because we care about this world and each other. That seems like a good thing.
I guess I guess if I didn't care, I wouldn't feel so worried about all of you either. Good to be worried then, in a way. Though I could do without this feeling of hands running around in my stomach.
Bean.
Boy. Me too, but I'm glad you care.
Boop.
Hmm.
Would you say I Carolyn? Okay, sorry. That new sword of yours, Carolyn, does it have an appropriately epic name?
Ask Leah that too. It's named Bob.
Hmm.
She told me to name it.
And?
Then panicked.
Said, dress a great sword. So now its name is Dress a Great Sword.
Very creative.
Luckily, the most commonly translated name for his great axe is just a great axe. Carolyn's fit in great with the naming convention. Sorry, wait, what?
Yeah.
Open the chat log. I want to see that again. Could you? Back page. Oh.
It's just a great sword.
I love it.
I mean, yeah, translate into a different language, and it sounds like a cool name.
I mean, it's like with Cerberus. Do you know what the actual definition of Cerberus is?
Isn't it basically the equivalent of calling your dog Spot?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why
That is one of the best conversations from Dresden Files.
like Hades little names. Like saying like Hades literally named his dog Spot. So I
Yes.
like I said, Hades always got a bad rap. Dude's just living down there in the underworld.
I mean, if you ever get the chance, my buddy, you might want... If you read the conversation that happens in Skin Games between Dresden and Hades, it's superb.
So, an actual good interpretation of how Hades actually is, as opposed to, like...
Oh god, yes, it's phenomenal. It like, the talk between the two of them is so good. Like, just ask Carl about it, and I'm pretty certain he'll agree with me. Such a good interaction.
I'm going to DM him about this right now while it's still fresh in my mind.
But yeah, I can just warmly remember that wonder now. Actually, I think I can look over and see the book itself now over on my shelf. So that was back when I actually had them in physical copies. It's the latest 2 in the anthologies I got only as ebooks at the moment.
One moment. Need to hydrate.
That's a good point.
Remember, hydrate, don't dehydrate.
Well, I need to now crack open a cider.
Yeah, I mean, it also helps that I'm also have a little mini snacky here, which is something that is new to me.
Oh, what is?
It's a Eggo ready-to-eat Belgian-style street waffle, spicy maple flavor.
Ooh.
That's oh, that sounds tasty. I assume.
Yeah, it's good. It's got a nice a little bit of subtle maple sweetness, and yeah, you do get that kick. Best part is you don't even need to put to heat them up. All you gotta do is at the very minimum to just let it thaw out to room temperature for an hour, and you're good to go.
That sort of reminds me of those. They had these lovely little like breakfast sandwiches over at the shops at uni, and they were essentially a sausage patty in between two pancakes that have maple syrup added to them.
Oh, that does sound good.
Oh goddamn! I spent so much money on those fucking things. They were so delicious. Oh. I miss those, but I think I can get them from like Irving stations in Elytra now. But it was nice just to be able to just walk out of the dorm, go over to one of the shops, and just pick up a few of them.
I'll need to see if I can find something similar then, because those do sound really good.
I can probably find them because I think they're actually made by an American company.
Ooh, prospects are looking higher then.
Yeah. Yeah, they were good. The one shop that I knew for certain that always had a lot of them was not that far from us. That was basically one of the sub buildings on the campus. You know, you just had to cross the street, you know, and go to it. It was basically like the technical college at addition to the university like campus as a whole. So a lot of the like computer science stuff was over in that building. So since that was the major I was going in at the time, to now I was frequently over there. So I could always head up because they essentially had a little like sort of like cafeteria, but not quite the cafeteria. Because the actual dining hall was over by the actual dorms themselves. But yeah, so many times I would hit up that spot or now. And I think in the latter years they actually added in like this this poutine place now into a tutor now. Because it's was also a bit of like a kiosk for like a bunch of other stores tutor now. Like there was a Subway in there and a bunch of other stuff now too. But there was the little tiny like sort of like lunch shop or something like that, you know, or like a mini little like canteen there that you would have this type of stuff into. Good spot, very good spot. I know that, of course.
Of course. So you've got just a greatsword, unexplored dragon powers, a quest. All that's missing is
A drink. What? Boy!
What? I gotta poke the squishy.
Fuck, you're right.
a drink. It would be foolish of me to let you walk out of here without any help again.
I mean, you are a little bit of a fool either way. Don't think I'll just forget about whatever you and that Quasar guy got going. We'll for sure be talking about that once we stop.
That's fair. Are you mad at me?
No, because we all have people we're scared to talk about. But you are right. The past always comes back to haunt us, whether a werewolf or necromancer.
I can handle the past, as long as you guys promise to haunt me for a long while too.
We'll give it our best. So, Pharaoh, what ring should she get today?
Well, I think we should play to my strength. I'm not sure what I should focus on. On one hand, dexterity will make me swifter with a bow, and it always helps to be fast and evasive. On the other hand, Boy's been teaching me how to combine magic and music to support people. I think a powerful pep talk or healing word can go a long way, so charisma could work too. Keep it, I'll leave the choice up to you. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer here.
I feel like the charisma is gonna be the better one.
Make me your favorite charisma drink or your favorite dexterity drink.
A favorite drink for a favorite customer. Coming right up.
Ah.
Lead for this one, they said Swift Strike.
Oh, we're going with Dex. I would have thought the charisma one would have been the one.
Best
I mean, it does give a little bit of
them their favorite drink. It's Fable's favorite drink.
Yeah, I mean, it does give a little bit of smarts and a little bit of defense, but no charisma.
Yep, I mean, the Swift Strike is the one she orders the most.
And can we give her haste? Nope, that one's no good. And the other one would be, I think, the Saber Fang. Oh no, Golden Feather. Nope, Golden Feather wouldn't work either.
Yeah, considering that for the Swift Strike, we need agility, intellect, and defense.
Yeah.
So we can't use either of the haste ones because they give us the thing we don't need.
Yeah.
It's just a straight Swift Strike on the thing. It doesn't say infusion.
Okay. I mean, it's a basic one, so we can easily make it.
Fighting skills could really come in handy for this. And speed too. That way you can always run.
Bane.
What? I look. Think you feel faster from out now.
I purposely waited for when you just started to speak, my buddy.
Maybe I'll even have time to pick up some new ingredients for you on the way back.
Focus on getting yourself back first. I'll think about writing up a fresh grocery quest later.
So does your ex-paladin have any weaknesses?
Yeah. Well, am I ticklish? Am I arrogant? Or am I devoted? I homer support stay at the bottom.
I want to say, though, probably his devotion.
That's what I'm leaning towards as well, because the whole reason he's doing this is because of a sense of devotion towards the fallen party members. A misplaced one, but a sense nonetheless.
Oh, yes.
He'd do anything to get what he wants. He'd do anything for them. That makes him reckless and easy to manipulate. He'd sacrifice himself before he'd give them up. I hope you'll go in more clear-headed.
We'll try.
Either way, best of luck.
Thank you.
Hope you don't mind me kicking your friend's ass.
Tell him I sent you.
Ha! I'll deliver your cutting words myself.
Do you mind if we're waiting for the others?
Not at all. Grab yourselves a table and some, I still don't have any snacks, actually.
Don't worry, I brought biscuits.
Well then, have some biscuits.
I'll set up a table. I assume that's like the British term, biscuits.
Why don't you sell cookies?
Oh, well, there you go. I was right.
I was never any good at baking.
Maybe you should.
You can finally breathe a sigh of relief, everyone. The face and muscle have arrived. You're all saved.
Ray?
I just imagine Clay being like, which one am I?
Okay, I was trying to make this less awkward. I see I've made it worse.
It's okay, boy. Some situations call for a little bit of awkwardness. I am Kevin, keep on. Sorry.
It's okay. I get it. I'd be mad too. I'm just glad you came back.
Thank you for welcoming me back.
Anytime.
Yeah, Clay, listen. I'm sorry too. You needed us and there's nothing you could have done. I needed some time alone to be miserable. Thank you for still being here for me when I came back. Anytime, bud. How do you feel? Not the best. Just a lot. Me too. She's. I know. I feel pretty powerless without her here. But Dave was right. She would have hated it if we gave up now. I don't want to abandon the world she loves so much. I have to try and save it. It's Neil now, I think. But yeah, I think we owe it to her to try. And she deserves a proper ending too. Not to fade into some sort of puppet of his.
You're always looking out for her. I know she really appreciated that.
And you always try to look out for us. I'm sorry I got so angry about that bird. We're all trying our best.
No, you were right. I should do better.
Let's try to do better together then.
I'd like that.
Shoes on.
Scorpio?
He must have slipped and cracked his head on the toilet.
Yep.
Being muted once again.
suppose this gives us time for a small break, and you go to the bathroom.
Fair, fair.
Fair enough. Alright, well.
I'll do my best to keep do a bleh. Words fail.
It's a very good bleh you have there.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm wondering though, how is this going to end up ultimately coming to the finale? Because if it's gonna have us just staying at the inn the whole time, that means, well, not gonna actually be there in person for the epic event.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Good job, you three. That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Yeah, now I gotta wait for Ors to get back from the potty break, because, you know.
Yeah, a very important conversation.
I hope everything's well over there then.
Oh, just the warning about because it's tick season, making sure that isn't happening.
Oof.
Yeah, the warning said some of them have been seeing, just making sure that none have stuck to me.
Oh, look who we have here.
Ticks are fun.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right. I was gonna first. Set that
Pikachu, not the time.
What you got? I got Pikachu yelling at you about now.
Yeah, come on, Pikachu.
Oh, fun stuff.
Yeah, I'd say, much like with a lot of these games, once we do finally fully finish this, I'm gonna miss all these characters.
Yes, but we also, in this game, we have a DLC. But we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait 3 weeks for that, if anything.
Well, isn't it also going to be following different characters?
No, the DLC is, but you're thinking of the prequel.
Yeah, the prequel that's coming up down the line. What are the odds that the prequel will be announced as we're getting close to the end of this one? So, technically that means we've got 2 of these type of games. I have another one that's, well, this one here has a prequel coming. And we've got kind of a sister/side story to Coffee Talk coming soon. I'm hoping that that Coffee Talk Tokyo will still have that same kind of easy listening with lo-fi music to it, because that is one of the best parts of from when we were doing Coffee Talk, just the music. Well, that and the characters, the world building, the interactions, just the whole thing was just good, just a good package. And of course, it also led me to be more to wanting to try more different kinds of drinks, of coffees and teas.
I probably should also note part of also what I've been asked, other than the ticket warning and checking on that. I'm been tasked to within next 28 minutes to get up and make sure something was pulled out of the oven.
Yeah, just give us a heads up when you need to stand up, because I imagine that
You'll probably know I have a timer set on my cell phone. If something randomly buzzes, that's probably it.
Yeah, that shouldn't take too long to take care of, though. Because just go up, look in the oven. Is it empty? Cool, or maybe hot.
It's just more of I've been asked to pull it out.
So definitely not gonna. So definitely not gonna be cool. Gonna be hot then.
Yes.
Oh, it's fine.
Topeka.
I mean, it shouldn't take more than maybe less than a minute to run up, pull it out, and then come back.
Just
So make sure your hands
yeah,
don't get it.
yeah. Just don't rush.
Indeed. We don't need you accidentally falling into the oven.
Well, that, and hopefully no ticks or hitching rides. Because that was part of why I had to leave. Real quick warning on that, because it's tick season here, and I live in an area where they are apparently flourishing.
I don't think we get a lot of ticks, or if any, over here in Newfoundland. I know we got a lot of... We lack a lot of pests that you guys have to deal with.
Sounds
Like, we don't have, like, porcupines, skunks, or coons, or anything like that we have to deal with.
Yeah, you got moose.
I mean, you guys got moose too, you know that, right?
The Alaskan moose.
Yeah.
I'm not from Alaska.
Yeah, none of us are from Alaska, though.
Yeah. It was very hard. But it was worth it. Thanks for dragging me here, boy.
You got it. Mwah.
I've heard you're enjoying too, boy.
Of course I am. What would everyone do without my priceless encouragement and skillful illusions? Plus, I'm dying to hurl the worst insults known to dragonkind at that man.
Ah, good old vicious mockery.
I'm suddenly reminded of a meme that it was basically showing the DM's reaction to a particularly gritty, vicious mockery. If I remember correctly, the vicious mockery went by, and I'm gonna have to ask just if the damage is based on how savage the burn is. How much damage would this one go for? And if I remember correctly, it was like if you were to have a portrait painted of you, you would need neither hammer nor nail, for the painting would hang itself.
Oh, I remember that one. I've heard that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Don't hold back on my account. Would you like a drink to help you with that?
Nah, I think I've got it covered this time.
Can't wait to hear your epic ballad about it. Epic battle ballad about it.
Oh, you will.
Oh god, the music changed.
Yeah. It usually does when voice shows up. Well, I have a drink. I think I could use a little something. Like some defense, maybe. I don't know how else I'll handle this without tea.
I'll try my best to mix up some liquid support.
Okay, it does not list what to choose here. I'm gonna assume maybe the steel tonic may be the best option here.
Yeah, attack and some dexterity. All three good combat capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say maybe... maybe fire armor in this case. Yeah, because we had frost armor before, now we have fire. Wish to burn, yeah, she's helping the bunch. Trick out, but does not protect against lava. Yeah, probably Phoenix truly then. Unless we can maybe haste up our barbarian.
Let's take a quick look-see.
Haste would be Saber Fang or Golden Feather. Oh? Golden Feather? I mean, Saber Fang could work here, actually. Because we're not using Charisma.
Yeah. So... haste or fire resistance?
Maybe fire resistance, because we might want to give them the added defense.
He is going up against someone wielding a draconic weapon.
Yeah. And a little bit of smarts to counteract.
It's not quite Alethea, but this is as much defense as I can give you.
Thank you. This reminds me of in best way possible. I really need that.
Feeling a bit better.
A lot, actually.
Sprig on it.
Coolio.
His drink has a little garnish.
Yeah. The rest missing the two wizards. I should barely wait for him with Fable.
And with Fable's biscuits.
There's biscuits?
I'm glad I picked up snack duty. Me too. Glad you're okay, big guy. Thank you. Now come on, before Voice starts his inevitable grand speech with us.
Did someone say speech?
Nope, this way.
I'll miss this. Maybe I should start offering food. No, Auntie would go crazy.
The stars of the show have finally arrived.
But Voy's already here. I don't think we can compete with that.
Oh, come on. Don't kill my vibe.
You spend too much time with Iniko.
Impossible.
Are they also why you're late?
We were busy doing research, okay? Turns out we have a little bit of a problem.
You mean besides the crazy necromancer with a god complex and a god's weapon trying to kill death?
Besides that, yes.
Wonderful. What is it?
Quasar needs to go through the astral portal in the aperture to reach Tut and do his crazy apocalypse thing. We figure he'll be able to use the portal without issue because of Tia, or what's left of her. First he has to get to the aperture somehow, of course.
As a former paladin of Cassiopeia, getting to her portal shouldn't be a problem for him.
That's what we thought, which is where our problem comes in. We know he's attempting this tonight. Because of the transition between the astral moon and the diamoon and all that jazz. Which means we also have to get there very fast, but teleporting into the Forbidden Valley isn't exactly easy. Its weird natural magic makes it a hazard for any self-respecting wizard. You're basically guaranteed to teleport yourself into a tree. Even Bea can't help. We're a bit stuck. Got any ideas?
I'm good at teleporting drinks, not people, so not exactly. Grace, you've been awfully quiet. Do you have an idea? I do.
You do?
Yes, but I knew you'd say no, so I decided to pitch it to the innkeeper instead. Please.
She's gonna use that spell.
Please,
Yeah.
go ahead. Remember those spells Hex found?
Aren't exactly that many to remember. Can't wait to try out the soul binding one.
Don't. You'd risk your own soul. I meant the teleportation spell. The one that can teleport you anywhere? That one.
The one that could kill you?
I think I could use it to teleport a small group right into the astral sea. Somewhere close to the portal so they can find Quasar easily. That would be great.
No, it wouldn't.
Well,
Did you miss the part where it could kill you?
with my modifications, it has a whole 30% chance of succeeding without stripping me of all my mana.
That's a 70% chance of death.
We don't have a lot of options.
This isn't an option. We'll find something else. Another way.
And with what time exactly, Hexagon?
Fine, sure. I'll cast it then.
Don't be silly. You're awful at teleportation. Plus, it's more stable if the caster stays behind. And you're a much better fighter than I am. They'll need you at the aperture.
And I need you alive.
I won't be alive if we don't stop him. I know what I'm doing. Just trust me.
Absolutely not. I won't let you sacrifice yourself for some useless heroics. Either I cast it or we don't do this at all.
Oh. Rick. I mean, Isn't there a way to, like, share the burn? Like, have more than one caster lend their mana to it? Because typically speaking, for spells that are too much that require too much mana for a single caster, can be circumvented by having multiple casters pool their mana.
I mean, it could offset it.
But which
I mean, if you're looking at it as well, this is dire situation.
so yeah, which choice should we go with?
As wrong as it would be, I almost feel the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
I mean, also remember, it doesn't matter what you choose, it's not going to affect who does what.
Yeah, I mean, the same point, like the same character or be who you
Fair.
Yeah.
I would probably say, though, it's Grace's choice.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning.
Yeah, so I'm leaning too, because because
She understands that, yes, it's risky, but at the same time, as it's pointed out, there's not that many options to go with, and basically if she doesn't...
Yeah, there's not a lot of other options out there, and there is literally no time to find an alternative.
Yeah.
It's 0 hour.
Some spell will help you turn the tide, but if it costs, it might. Spell will help you cross the tide. Tend to come with a cost.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, not doing it is basically then all the effort we put into everything, into getting the sword forged, getting everyone to get together, coming up with a plan. It's all for nothing if we don't use the teleport spell. If we don't stop Quasar from his grief-fueled quest to conquer death.
Not so much conquer, more of just straight up kill it.
Undo. Undo.
Yeah.
It's either he's gonna undo what happened in the past, or he's gonna destroy the world. Probably a bit of both. But at the same time, there runs the issue of, if they were brought back, would they even be the same with how dead they've been, as well as if they don't have a vassal to return to?
Would they even
that's
want to
all.
come back?
She makes stupid choices sometimes. She's too good for this world. It'll kill her.
So you'd rather shape her into something she's not? Don't you love her the way she is?
More than anything, her heart is what makes her so special.
Then let her keep it. If we want to save this world, this is the only way.
What's the point of this world if it doesn't have you in it?
Oh.
Hex, that world without me you fear so much, it will exist one day, no matter what we do today. But it doesn't exist right now, and yet you keep acting like it does.
I'm just worried.
You're so worried about the possibility of me being gone, you treat me like I'm already a ghost.
The time we have, it's so short.
I know. I'm scared too. I don't want to die either, but I can't miss out on living, pretending I'm already dead. You'll have plenty of time to mourn me when I'm gone. Right now, I need you to love me.
I'm so scared, Grace. I don't know what I'll do without you.
You'll figure it out. You won't be alone, even when I'm gone.
It's not the same.
I know. But let's focus on what you can do right now, while we're still together. We can save this world, if you'll only let me live.
I guess can't keep you in a glass case like some sort of spell scroll. Even though I'd come up with a great riddles to trap you with.
I'd solve them instantly.
You would. Do you really want to do this?
I can help. This is how I can help.
You don't have to.
I want to. Let her be her own person, Hex. She deserves this.
You'll make it out of this, okay? You have to. Promise me you'll make it out of this.
I promise.
And then we'll have a tea party.
So many of them.
I love you, Gracie.
I love you too, Hexy.
Alright, I guess if anyone could handle it, as a crazy powerful, probably cursed teleportation spell, it's you. Or the innkeeper, but I guess you're not volunteering.
Unless y'all want to be permanently transformed into drinks, I can't help you. Good thing you've got me then, to cast the spell to keep you company afterwards. I'll stay behind to ensure the spell's stability and improve the chances of keeping my promise. Sounds lovely. Would you like a drink to assist you in this matter? No. I think I'd like to keep destiny in my own hands today. But thank you.
Let's do this then. Before I change my mind and lock you in a tower.
I'd like to see you try. Alright. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. You better keep her well hydrated while I'm gone, innkeeper.
Will do.
It'd be best to get the goodbye in.
Yeah. At the same time, I don't like goodbyes.
I was gonna say.
Just goodbye. Fully out right there. It just feels way too final.
Well, we are dealing with the apocalypse, so...
See you soon feels a little bit more like and that little extra bit of prayer that they'll come back.
The only other one. You know what I mean. Yeah, this one.
I mean, there's a reason. Probably one of the reasons why I often find myself falling victim to the 15-minute goodbye.
I mean, I know I do that.
I feel like I'm gonna go with see you soon. Still serves the same same effect, but I get that these things typically don't have any effect on things, but it is still weighing on me.
Oh, definitely.
I'm still really hesitant because
What's the psychology behind the actual like act of like the interactions?
because I can logically understand the point of saying goodbye. It's making sure no regrets.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time,
No regret.
see you soon is also saying goodbye, but also putting out your putting it in a way of saying you have faith that you'll see each other again. See you soon.
You could count on that.
Looks like everyone else is ready to get going as well. So shush and let me concentrate. Did it work? I think so. They all disappeared. Phew. That was... Oh, dragons, that was close. Felt like all my insides were being pulled out through my nose. But you made it. But we made it. Can't believe I've got the greatest witch of our generation hanging out in my tavern. It's what the best innkeeper of our generation deserves. Speaking of which, can I get a drink? Something to make my brain feel like it's melting a little less. Of course, Grace. You can have as many drinks as you want. Do you think making endless drinks might distract us from worrying so much? It might. I'll consider it then. But let's start with one. Let's. So we need an int booster.
Maybe into charisma. That would be the Nebula. That means we can also draw upon some Thunder Surge.
Emergency anti-brain melting liquid, just for you. Thank you. I think my synapses are putting themselves back together. And now, we wait. We wait. Thank you for keeping me company. Anytime. Oh, hello.
Scorpio.
Hello there. I'm Quincy.
Grace, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Oh, I think
That's the alarm.
we made it with us. What do you do up here? I mean, fuck it up. What do you do? Like a whole lot of worrying.
Waiting, mostly.
Mind if I wait with you?
Nope, not at all.
Then let us wait together. I mean, can't really do this.
Act for the wake.
25.
Yep. Final lullaby. First of the dying moon. So, I mean, the fact that we've gotten to this point means we can probably say that it was successful because, no game over.
Well, oh, wait. Why are we on here? I thought that we were still talking.
A nickname to AIM took over.
I thought we were gonna wait until I got back, though.
We
Because
didn't
I
have
said
a
it was only gonna
cutscene.
be a minute.
I know you did, but there was no cutscene, no anything. It wasn't anything.
It was basically just Quincy saying, "Hey, we waiting for something? Yeah, we're waiting. Okay, let's wait together."
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry. You all right there? You all right?
Yeah, just that where I am sitting, my water bottle rolled under something that I had to literally get down. It's very a pain in the rear to get. I got it.
Still, sorry again.
Eh.
Let's go into this day, which should be the last, I think.
I believe this is the last one.
Good morning, Grace. You're up early. Couldn't sleep? Not really. I kept waking up every hour or so. Eventually I just gave up, and I heard you moving around down here, so I'd gladly accept your company while I clean. Thank you.
Oh, hey, back. We're back, innkeeper.
Welcome back, adventurers. You're practically beaming, Fable.
That's the sun. Have you been outside today?
The good weather seemed antithetical to my worrying.
Ah, and if I set down my sword, or will that make you worry more?
Please feel free.
I like it.
I'm hesitant to ask, but your smile seemed to indicate there's good news to be told.
Safe to say, we'll have many more opportunities to try your dreams.
And everyone made it back safe and sound.
Yes. We're all okay. Actually,
Hex and boy outside safe and sound.
Safe and
Safe
loud.
and-
Loud.
We should probably put a stop to the antics soon before he might explode for real if Hex keeps up his teasing.
Innkeeper, I'll go. No need to wait around any longer. Thank you. Someone has to go someone has to go to poor boy's rescue. Someone who's ready to give Hex a taste of his own medicine? Perhaps. For now, I just want to tackle my brother into a hug. I'm so glad to see you all safe, everyone. Let's catch up later. I believe victory drinks are in order.
Perhaps later, when I've calmed down a bit more.
No, wait until the feast.
Feast?
I think that's what people do after saving the world, no? We gotta celebrate. Don't say you're balling out and keep. I'd appreciate a drink.
Anything in particular you're craving?
Something soft, please. Like a shield that protects you from harm or hug you that makes you feel safe.
Got it.
Clay. He's taking after her. Because, you know, she always liked defensive drinks. He's taking after his best friend.
I'd say probably a good old steel tonic would be a good idea.
What did we serve her?
I think we typically served her a lot of,
Defense based.
yeah.
Yeah, could go with a lotus
That
flower.
could work. Yeah, that could work.
There we go. A nice steel tonic. A mighty drink for a mighty good friend.
And made by mighty good indeed. It's just what I needed. Thank you.
All right. I believe it's time for my story.
I hope it'll be the best you've heard from me yet. Our tale begins not so far from here, in the capital with the other group.
They're safe, the roots and the people. Archie got his fancy diplomat friend to get help from the local government with the evacuating. Sounded like they got everyone out real quick. When all that was left was kicking some undead ass.
Hal said that they had a lot of help too, like he and the
Oh,
Channel
that's
7
vampires,
decimated
yeah.
a whole section of the undead army out by themselves.
Yep, that's vampires.
Mhm.
It's weird to think that as eccentric as Kyle is, actually probably pretty strong.
Oh my, some interesting creatures here.
The wife and Chimera defended the city gates together with the Hydra that we have.
I believe it was Quivir, but it still works.
Yeah.
How do you know that, Clay?
I am educated.
Yeah.
I just had to make the joke in character.
Sometimes I do kind of wanted to know, because as you may know, I seem to have lately just have gotten to the habit of looking at everything in the through the lens of Wad. I wonder what kind, what clan Kyle would be, given what we've seen.
Probably Vontro, if to be honest.
Maybe a little Machiavellian, because he is sort of out there, I would say.
Dude, you meant to say Malkavian?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's what I was kind of going to bring up with how kind of out there and weird he can be. I would definitely not rule out Malkavian.
That is very fair.
So yeah, Bontru or Malkavian.
The Banshee and the May Morgan answered by his call and scared some of the skeletons to death.
I'm trying to envision that now. Just the Mary Morgan and the Banshee just going and just basically telling a bunch of undead hordes, just saying boo, and they're so petrified, they're so terrified that they just immediately turn to dust.
I mean, just look at how much damage the Banshee Scream spell does.
You know, I imagine, necromancers controlling that. Banshee, Mary Morgan are so strong-willed type of undead that you basically, it's like trying to go like obey, and it's like, no.
Well, I mean, the Banshee would be undead, but I don't think the Mary Morgan would count as undead, but yeah.
Well, they say they're water spirits, so. A powerful wizard and a bunch of familiars, and former familiars showed up with claws and fire already. Oh, that's the one!
Yeah, that was the first case of the best kitty cat detective out there.
So I was like, aw, Golly convinced the Everglade Archives bleak stalkers to come to our aid. Now that's a hell of a convincing. After they heard about Tia, they were furious. They did like Tia, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, a group of retarded adventurers. Oh then.
Oh, they fucked.
Oh god, the Scully Union.
And if if an adventurer lived old enough to retire, they're gonna fuck you up if you mess with them.
Yeah.
Be fearful of an old man in a profession where men die young.
And with Scully's union for the Undead Alliance at the ready, not all of them had to be killed.
Yeah.
Scully said many places under creatures deserted and joined our side. I don't know why, but I like the idea that a necromancer with his army attack my army, and then just some of them are like, unionize.
What can I say? I am a very, very persuasive skeleton.
I love the idea of undead pulling a picket sign. We demand equal rights.
Why am I getting a little mental flashback to Shrek 2 and that one scene where Shrek pretended to be from the Union?
Oh yeah, they don't even have dental.
They don't even have dental. Can you believe this?
Uncle Dragon came by and helped too. Together with the werewolf that he moved from the Ashen Grove. I was glad to hear that fool still got some guts in him.
It really was all hands on deck for this one.
I mean, yeah. Armageddons are usually like that.
Yeah. Fair.
So one lone fallen paladin turned necromancer. Yep. No. Especially with him being just having very, very misplaced aced grief. Because, yeah, He probably could have
Well,
done.
just look at Jerry's world and what's going on there. Remember, there is more or less a bit of an opening there too, with a bit of a mini Armageddon every now and then.
I mean,
I just
it's
love how everyone's referring to it as Jerry's World now.
I mean, that's what it is.
you're gonna somehow work this whole thing about with Jerry basically going through a divine ascension, that it's basically part of the whole cosmic plan that that is her world, because she is basically more or less the deity that calls that world her home.
I mean,
Possibly,
maybe.
yes.
But yes.
I mean,
let's
you'd be
continue.
one of a few different deities from that world. Remember, Ramos does worship a certain deity, one you've not heard of yet. Might
Sad.
just be an individual much like yourself.
Can we continue, please?
Yeah, I will say one thing. In before, if we meet this deity and he's one of those like, oh god, these idiots are at it again. This is not what I told them when I was set things up.
But yes, we should probably press on, because we do not have the beam for long.
Sounds eventful, but the team won.
Yep. One quick thing. Apparently, according to the lore book, Quizzy used to wear armor like tears before he went to the darkness.
Makes sense.
They won.
Not too at all on, but so did we.
It was exhilarating and also exhausting. Grace managed to tell us exactly where we needed to go.
The Astral Sea was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. He had told me so much about, but that didn't prepare me for how mesmerizing it was.
Once I was spelling Nebula Cassiopeia. And on the other portal, swirling dark blood leading back to the aperture. Below our feet, the ancient blood of the first vampire stained over the Astral's deity pride. It would lead us directly to Quasar and an undead tier. The water was deep, too deep for us to wade through. Like, really deep.
And there weren't exactly any boats around.
So Clay called out to the sun humpback whale for help. Showed up in the shadow stars and allowed us to ride on its back. Okay, that sounds awesome.
Once we got closer, we didn't have to wait very long before being bombarded by spills.
I made sure that with my own volley of arrows blazing with dragon fire! Still, the fight was tough. Having the sun will definitely help, even though Quasar banished it whenever it got too close. With poison tea, it barely gave us any time to breathe.
Seeing her again fighting for everything she used to despise made me so angry. I let my fury guide me and managed to lead her away from Quasar. Her movements were less graceful and undeath and looked like the water of the astral sea was clinging to her leg. I don't know what it was in the end. Our voices calling out to her, being so close to Cassiopeia. But right before her weapon could swing down once more instead of pain, I felt her healing magic. And she smiled. She managed to shake off Quasar's control to help her friends.
Meanwhile, we were battling Quasar.
Deb and I were leading the charge. I got in her face as much as possible. Our Fab was sulking anytime things got dicey with some well-shot arrows. I was barely able to keep track of Fable's position with their movement speed, but I didn't need to. And I knew they'd have my back. X kept Quasar from concentrating on any annoying spell for too long with a barrage of...
Fireballs?
You guessed it.
Mm.
And why didn't he hesitate to heal and buff us? That was also the other reason why they give Clay the fire resistance, because fireballs and friendly fire and all that.
Good call.
Never really understood music fanatics, but after that, might have to check out one of his shows.
Eventually, the tide of battle started turning in our favor. We had each other as backup, Quasar was.
Alone. And he was starting to get really tired.
That was opportunity. I caught on the flame deep inside of me and let several pillars of dragonfire cut off any escape routes.
I realized what Feva was trying to do. Suddenly all the doubts about worthiness that had been eating at me during the fight disappeared. I wasn't doing this for honor or to gain the dragon's favor. Gloria laughs in the face of legacy.
Well spoken.
Worthiness was never something that would be given to me. It was something for me to grasp. All I had to do was walk forward and protect my people. And at that moment I did. My slash struck through. Quasar looked neither enraged nor shocked, just tired. Then he dropped to the ground instead.
I felt it's that time.
I didn't.
Quasar made his choices, whether we like it or not.
And we earned that victory.
We did. all we could do was stare the back for the barely raising his over. We heard Clay crying. Oh, poor big guy. We turned to see him and Tia hugging as the body started to dissolve in bright speckles of starlight. Night eventually gathered in a bright sphere above our heads. And Sally rose into the dark distance, but became brighter and brighter.
She became a star. I couldn't believe it.
Oh.
My Tia became a star. And she won't be alone up there. Together, her and the sun will guide all who are lost through the night. Knowing that might give me strength to live on like she would have wanted.
Aww.
Trust me, even if it feels impossible, one day the sun will rise, and the happiness she gave you will outweigh the grief.
I look forward to that day and keep. Until then, I'll just keep on trying. There are still so many wonders in this world.
Sorry.
No worries.
It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Oh yes. We're watching over me. I won't see them all. And one day I'm gonna get to tell all about them.
That sounds wonderful.
I think all of us feel a little better with her up there.
Couldn't agree more.
So that means everyone should be able to get here sometime soon then.
Huh?
For the feast?
Ha! Didn't think would actually agree.
I can't think of a better way to spend an evening than celebrating with all of my friends.
Maybe even tonight?
We'll see when everyone has had their rest. We have time now, thanks to you all. I won't run out of drinks as long as you don't run out of stories. And you'll have to tell this epic tale a few more times before I grow tired of it.
I like nothing more than that innkeeper.
And we finally slayed the ultimate evil that is nickname, apparently.
You're not
Oh
even,
my god, look at the, yeah.
You're not even worse. I know in the bad ending, even if he succeeded, he wouldn't have succeeded.
Yeah.
The soul destroying spell he did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it killed the party members too.
Ah.
Other souls. So,
Aww! Look!
Clay.
Over by the
No,
well!
Yeah, it's Clay and Nelly.
So basically, even if we got the bad ending and he managed to succeed, yeah,
It was all for
Now
nothing.
there's me with all animals.
And sitting on the stairs. Actually, you're there 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh look, Kyle.
Yep.
Oh, there. Una. Oh wait, who's out on the roof?
Probably our rogue.
So, so he basically spent all that time preparing and trying to get things like up on the roof.
Yeah.
Also, wait, I just noticed. Look, there's a little paw pad just over here on the roof. She
Yeah.
Lily climbed up the window.
Yeah. So.
She's a cat.
Yeah, no, I.
But yeah, so
There's Ray at the door.
Oh wait, oh no! Look at the table. Look at the table.
cheesecake. Oh!
Yep. Ship sailed.
Hey.
Also, our little changeling with Roy look like her argument. Oh, damn, Baya. Baya, you tall.
Yeah, she's a lot taller than I thought she was. God damn.
Or she can stretch. Either way.
Possibly.
I mean, she is the bog monster.
Yeah.
But
Oh, wait, is Una trying to play fetch with Caroline? Aw, I think Clay's sitting with... Aw. Wait, are they building a tiny house?
Yeah, apparently.
Who those tiny people would be? Oh, I guess they're rebuilding. Oh, there's Baya
Uh-huh.
going through a portal. Oh, Baya Lily's going through a portal from that one place right next to there. I didn't even notice that.
Wait, where?
She was right by the rose bush, and right over by the other bush.
Ah.
Jade is riding a boar. Oh, Melly. Aww. Look at her sword fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to actually talk and reflect on the story when we're being bombarded with so much wholesomeness.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. We're actually seeing, like, flash different points in life and what they're doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andu and the other familiar.
The other one just chilling up top.
Yeah.
Tia mentioned they had siblings, didn't they? Is that Clay with? Because that hair looks familiar. Is that Clay
Possibly.
with Tia's siblings? Oh,
Maybe.
I just went to the stable and Neil were sitting on the roof together.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, there's the familiar over by the well.
There's a kitty in by the window.
Aw, the familiar and extra familiar and Andu, they're getting along really well.
Oh, barbecue.
Yay!
And it looks like skewers.
Somebody's head's in the bush. Oh, hey, look, Fable and Voy are singing together. Meanwhile, Kyle's on the roof.
Oh, this is what
Yep.
everyone.
Oh,
Oh,
look!
Oh!
Oh, the roof! Oh, fire's coming from the well.
Yeah. I think this one has everyone in it.
I don't know why I just like seeing Melly
Yeah.
with the fire.
It's
the
even got
sparklers.
Tia.
Right. Oh, as the stars.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh. It does have everyone.
Hmm.
Oh.
Hmm. Good final image, but looks of it.
Yeah.
But you're probably right.
Oh, I see Andu in the crack in the little tower.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yes.
That means the other one's probably out here too.
Who is that in the bush right there?
Ah, the other
that's
one's the other familiar is sleeping on top up by his hat.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it is. I see it.
But yeah, who's in the bush?
Good question.
Excuse me. I have a little friend on my head.
Yeah, you can see the little cat looking up at Baya with the familiar on their head.
Small. Hello, small furry one.
I'm not sure that's a cat, because those look
My
like horns.
name is Baya. Honestly, I just like voicing Baya doing that slow Eeyore type
Oh,
voice.
fair.
Yeah. Hi.
God damn it, this was such a good game.
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah, it was. Definitely a winner, in my book at least.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Definitely.
worth finishing it off.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean,
About
technically.
3.5 hours. Okay.
Yeah, then when Orsk returns, we'll be able to get into to the DLC.
Yeah.
However long that's going to take.
I don't care.
I
Honestly,
mean,
the-
I'm
these are-
hoping a good couple hours from the DLC.
Oh yeah, definitely. So it also means that once that
Yeah.
we also might need to start planning out for Phoenix Wright, because now that
Yeah.
now that we've finished the main and have the DLC to go, that means after that is going to be the second game of Phoenix Wright.
And I've been good and haven't done any looking up again, so I don't remember anything I've looked up in the past.
Well, I know me and Nate are probably going to end up sitting down and making sure that list is more put together and we don't make errors like we did in the first one.
Yeah, though there might be. We'll do our best to avoid having too much people having to speak to each other. But there's only so much we can do to avoid that.
I mean, since there are walkthroughs that literally tell who's in what case, we could probably figure out which ones are case specific and which ones are the ones that go through all of them. Because I don't think there's that many that are seen in all the cases except the key ones, but that is future.
Yeah, we never figured out. So who's out in the bush?
You mean the one that's over by the barbecue?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
by
to
the
the right of the
sheep.
barbecue.
I think that's just Carolyn's cloak.
It might just be because she isn't wearing her cloak.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe
Actually,
like
that would make sense. Is she just draping it there as she's cooking?
maybe a little critter popping out of the neck hole though.
You know, also I just realized. Look, the tavern door is open, and there's drinks there. That's, I think, supposed to represent the tavern keeper. Because I don't think that tavern door has been open in any of the other picks.
It hasn't.
Since we've gone back to the A's, I think this is just gonna keep on looping until we get to the end.
I mean, nothing wrong with just talking and other stuff and everything.
Yeah, that's fair. But now that we've got a little bit of a lull to actually think about it, that is in its own way kind of depressing that all the pain that Quasar caused, all the suffering, all the damage, destruction, was all for naught because he sealed his the fate of his friends when he way back when.
Yep.
I mean, if you're with grief, are you really going to be thinking that?
I mean, I had no idea knowing the Soul Shadow spell would be so powerful. Wouldn't just destroy the necromancer, but also the souls of
All the
thing.
souls of the recently deceased in the area.
Yeah. Oh, and apparently, in the lore book, the DLC, it describes what the 4 deceased members of the party were. One was a pyromaniacal phantasm bard.
Of course, because Alex had the pyre guy.
Yes, who loved creating illusions out of people's dreams and nightmares. A blunt nymph ranger, described with the eyes of a hawk. Aquila was the former owner of Renew. Then named Uru, gets rescued by that I was right. At least one of the familiars was a former familiar from our team. Oh. Yeah. But yes, Aquila was the former owner of Renew. Then named Aurora, who gets rescued by Zephyr Melly 30 years later for the Innkeep. There's an Earth Echo Rogue, who's a devout worshipper of Tuet, after miraculously surviving his first death. And a Sealy Druid.
Huh. Yeah, should we hit the back button and just get ready to wrap this up? Now I'm thinking about it. So yeah. So we've got just a great sword. So basically we'd get the axe if we went and got the bad ending. Great, so if I want to get all of these, I'm going to on my own time go and do a second playthrough where I focus on getting all the bad outcomes. But yeah, that's been Tavern Talk. like I said, when we return, once we have Orsk again, we'll get into the DLC. But for the main game, that's it. If you want to see the other outcomes for like the bad ending or the other outcomes for if we give the other drinks, well, I'm afraid you're gonna have to play the game for yourself. But yeah, this has been a fantastic experience. So let's wrap up here then.
Indeed. Because we are going to be losing the Beanstone.
Actually, wait, are you good though for Country Bumpkin though? Actually, or is it the family?
We have. We'll discuss this when we're not. Are we still streaming?
Yep, still need to do the usual wrap-up shtick.
I'll comment on that once this is done.
There.
So, thanks as always to everyone in the call. Orsk, nickname, Scorpio. I said before, and I'll keep saying it, it's always a pleasure doing this with you guys.
Always happy to.
And a big thank you to everyone who came by to watch the stream. I hope you all had a good time, and until the next one, y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
But yeah,